Are you going to look at the camera, or we're going to have a close-up of your ear?
Okay, let's go. You ready?
Hi, I'm Jay. This is Dave. We're back for another Dave and Jay show. And now we want to talk about the debates. They're always a central and an important part of an election campaign, is the debates. And I well remember being in probably 10 or 11 all-candidate forums up in my riding every election.
Yeah.
They would always put me, because I was the incumbent, they put me under the gun. But I want to talk about two issues right now, Dave, about the debates. The first is that Max Bernier now has been allowed to be in the debates. Of course, he's the leader of the People's Party. He used to be a conservative. He got disgruntled and he went away and started.
Well, he ran number
his own
two,
party.
and after Andrew Scheer was elected leader of the Conservative Party, Max was number two. Wasn't happy.
Exactly. And the other issue is Trudeau deciding that he doesn't want to be in all of the debates. He doesn't want to be held accountable, so he's not going to go in the debates. Instead, he's going to be off in the hinterland somewhere like, I don't know, Redmonton, and holding closed party meetings. They
should have a cardboard cutout of Trudeau standing there in blackface at the podium that he's supposed to be at.
That would be
They
good.
won't do that, but that would be fun.
Or maybe have a cage with a chicken in it sitting at his podium. But because he's obviously chicken to participate.
Okay, the question is...
But the thing about that is that, he's always critical of Stephen Harper. In fact, some people think that he's still running against Stephen Harper.
Well, he mentions him every day.
Exactly, a dozen times a day. And Stephen still went in 5 debates. Count them. 5.
How many?
Debates. 5.
Okay.
Yeah. In 2015 in that election campaign. So far, Trudeau is not going to participate. He didn't participate in the Maclean's debate, and he's not going to participate, he says he isn't, in the Monk debate on foreign relations, foreign affairs. And how important is that to Canada?
Well, I tell you, I watched the first one, the first debate, the Maclean's one. It was horrible. It was a horrible debate.
Well, do you think
it
that's
wasn't even
horrible?
a debate?
Wait until it's a Liberal commission that decides on the format for the upcoming debates. If you think that one was horrible.
I felt bad for Andrew Scheer. He stood there with Elizabeth May and Jagmeet Singh, and he's the meat in the socialist sandwich there. And he looked not, I don't know, engaged.
That's a great line, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. You can use it.
Okay.
Andrew just did... It wasn't a good day for him, I didn't think.
No.
But anyway, debates apparently matter to folks. Some people make up their electoral decisions based on the performance in a debate. Federally, I don't think, I guess my mind's made up. I think it's probably obvious by now. My mind is made up who I'm voting for. Debates don't matter to me. I think debates, they're required, but they're cumbersome, and they have to be done correctly, I think, Jay. And I say correctly is to make them watchable, to make them informative, so that they're controlled,
but you probably just want to see them entertaining, because you're an old, radio.
Well, you were talking about being in debates. I was usually the moderator at the debate, so I was the guy asking the questions.
No wonder they were boring.
They were so entertaining. They were chart busters.
Anyway, I want to get back on track here, Dave. I want to get back on track.
Are we off track?
Yes, we are. Okay. You're blathering
I'm going on. All right.
And I want to find out what the criteria is that this Liberal appointed commission came up with to determine whether a leader of a party could participate in the debate. So very quickly, number 1, they came up with three issues that are criteria, and you had to qualify for 2 out of the 3. The first one, number 1, have at least one member elected under the party's banner. Well, the People's Party hasn't elected anybody yet. It only has one member, and that's Bernier, and he created the party. Number 2, nominate candidates to run in at least 90% of all ridings. I don't think they're there yet, but they might be. So you could give that one to Bernier. Number 3, they have to have captured at least 4% of the votes in the previous election, or be considered by the commissioner to have a legitimate chance to win seats in the current election based on public opinion polls.
Very subjective. Very subjective.
Well, the latest 338 poll compilation, as you know, the 338 is a compilation of all the polls, and they determine not only the percent of support for a party, but how many seats are projected that party will win. The most recent, 2.8% for the People's Party for Max Bernier, 2.8%.
How many seats, Jay?
zero seats. So he doesn't qualify. And yet somehow, because it's advantageous to Trudeau to have Max on the debates, he's there.
Well,
I don't know whether Jerry Butts had anything to do with it, but it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me.
But the whole idea, though, that this independent commission is going to make these decisions, we're saying it's not independent at all. It's there to serve the Liberal Party of Canada, and they're putting Max in to bleed off any support for Andrew Scheer and the Conservatives. That's the idea. Yeah. After this whole brown-face mess, though, I don't know. The Liberals have to worry about some of their support itself being bled off, going to the NDP and the Greens.
I hope so.
And then the Conservatives would benefit from that. So, do you watch them? Do you watch those things? You hear the highlights the next day, some reporter's interpretation of the debate. I hate that too. Who won the debate? I hate that. But anyway, we've got them. Trudeau's going to be at 3, 2 French language, 1 English language, right?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Well, I guess we're out of time. We're getting the signal from our producers.
All right, we are out of time. That's Jay. I'm Dave. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like what you see. We'll see you next time.